True. Okay, let's switch our attention. We got another, and I don't know if I'd classify this as a terrorist attack.
It was a statement attack.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. A Cybertruck
Mm-hmm.
blows up in front of the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
First and foremost, very interesting
Yep.
that he chose a Cybertruck. Elon Musk and Trump BFF.
Right.
But,
right.
Right?
That's weird. And that was the first connection that I put two and two together, was that Cybertruck, Musk, and Trump
Exactly.
Hotel. I was like, it's too, I don't know. There was too much of a coincidence. I'm not too sure I believe in coincidences, though.
Nah, I think he planned that one out.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know the statement he was making, but I don't think it's no accident that he didn't drive a Chevy and do the same thing.
Yeah. And some say he didn't want to like kill innocent people, and that's why he chose that vehicle. I don't know. He's a Green Beret, and he was a team sergeant at that, which is like, you got to put in some time in the Green Beret Special Forces community to even become that. He could.
Okay, for all of us who have never been in the Special Forces, explain to us a team sergeant. Like, what separates them?
He's in charge of the team. He's in charge of, I'm not a Green Beret. I was a Ranger, and the team sergeant for us is in charge of the whole team. Like, they control the moving parts of what's going on. They're the guy, the highest, not the highest, but they're at the higher chain of command within like not a Delta, but a Special Forces attachment, our squad, our company, that team, that assault team. You have to put in some time. For me to be a team leader, I had put in 4+ years in battalion already, and I had served as a assaulter, machine gunner, machine gun team leader, which meant that I had my own machine gun team, but I wasn't a squad leader. Then I went on to, designated marksman, sniper, and sniper team leader, have my own sniper team. So to have a team, like you're the guy who calls the shots, but you have to put in some time to even get to that position. And being a Green Beret, which I'm not, I do know, having worked with them, and know quite a few Green Berets, that they specialize, are they're really good at using their hands. Like, they're very smart individuals. Like a team of 5 Green Berets can, no joke, if they wanted to, take over a small country, and not using, they go and teach other people, like to stage a coup. They can go teach other people in their native language, teach them tactics and stuff like that. But a team of 5 Green Berets is pretty lethal. And then you have people within that team who know everything about every gun that's ever made, can disassemble every gun that's ever made, put it all back together. Then you have a guy who can control any radio system that's ever been created. Then you have a guy who's a demolition guy. But they all know each other's jobs within that team. It's a very unique group of individuals, but to not be able to make a properly functioning IED, it's a little weird. And the system or the setup that he used, the amount of fireworks that he had to use to make a IED was a little sus to me. Like, I would have not chose that route. If I were going to make a bomb, I would have definitely not chosen that route. There's 12-year-old boys in Afghanistan who can make a hell of an IED. Met them.
Yeah, didn't you put up a post about that? Exactly.
Yeah.
That, this guy, him being a Green Beret, he should have known how to make a proper bomb, a proper explosive.
Easily. And from like a 30-minute stop at Home Depot, he could have, pretty sure he could almost level that building.
Okay, so do you think he messed up? Or do you think he never had any intent to hurt anybody but himself? But it was more about the national attention he would get to the statement he was trying to make.
That's exactly what I think. I think it was just about making a statement. And maybe he chose that vehicle, I don't know, to prevent civilian deaths. I don't know. But he supposedly shot himself before it even blew up.
Yeah, he shot himself in the head before the explosion.
So I don't think he had the intent of, I don't know, that whole thing was weird to me. I don't know. It screams weird, but then I read or heard his manifesto, his email, if you want to call it a manifesto that he had sent out, and the stuff that
Yep.
he was talking about. To me, it sounds like, but everybody that I've talked to behind the scenes who were Green Berets, they claim him or know him to be level-headed, like really good guy, individual. Then they tried to put out the DNA did not match the child's DNA. That had something to do with it. I don't really believe that. I don't think that was the kicking factor. He didn't mention it in his manifesto. It was more so, some UAP stuff, activity going on, and sounded like he was going through a mental issue. Needed help, So he was going through it.
Nah, his manifesto, it contained contents of allegations of advanced drone technology,
Yeah.
U.S. war crimes in Afghanistan, the use of gravity propulsion systems by China. So he was kind of all over the place.
Yeah, yeah. Sounds like he was hurt, man. Sounds like he was hurt. I mean, the war crimes that he alleged, I don't know. Supposedly it is true, like something did happen. NATO got involved. I'm not too sure about it, but I'm sure enough of the guys in special operations have maybe seen something that was questionable, or I don't know if the war crimes he says happened. I have no idea. I do know 1 million civilian casualties happened in Iraq alone. I don't know what is a war crime,
Mm-hmm.
1 million dead civilians. We don't consider that war crimes, but 1 million, I mean, you drop a bomb between 3 buildings and you're only targeting the middle building and the other 2 buildings get leveled and those families die. Is that a war crime or is it just collateral damage? It's a thin line.